Welcome to the NWH pod number 49, not 48. Um, yeah, conference championship week.
Yeah, what is going on? Hey. Welcome back to the NWH Pod Conference Championship Week. All right, is it Subi
You
Demon
just like
5?
skip my intro?
What? What'd you say?
Now you do your intro.
No,
Me?
no. We're just not gonna forget that. But we had two intros, I guess. You
Wait,
thought
what did
mine
you
was
say?
gonna get.
What did you say about me? I was muting something. What did you say about my record? You said isn't Subi Demon blank? What did you say?
Is it Subi Demon 5?
Yeah, it is. I actually checked. That is my Twitter. I thought it wasn't, but it is.
All right. But my bad, Ben. I tweaked. I'm too in the moment.
What are we doing?
All right. My bad. He was introing and then I just jumped in. But I guess to start before we talk about, are you just gonna look at the camera like that? Are you playing a game?
Yeah, I'm playing Fall Guys, bro. So we gotta start talking about the championship games.
Okay, as a Titans fan, and I have a picture up behind me,
And
as
Bill
a football
Belichick's not gonna get hired. The Falcons were
as
the
a
only team to
football
interview.
podcast, I feel like we need to just talk about some of these things. And I'm a Titans fan, even though I'm wearing my Chase Claypool shirt. I'm only wearing it because it's Chase Claypool, number 10. Coach Brian Callahan of the Tennessee Titans. It is official. We got a new coach. I'm very excited about it. It feels good. It doesn't feel like we made like a shitty misstep. I mean, you can call it a misstep because we fired Vrabel, but given our position, he was on the offensive staff, won a Super Bowl with the Broncos with Peyton Manning. He worked with Jared Goff a little bit in Detroit, and then that might have been Stafford back then, but then he went to the Bengals to be OC. Now he's with us, and I'm excited. And then also Jim Harbaugh is now the coach of the Chargers, which is another big one. I put him up behind me because I feel like that is pretty big news because he left the national championship team, Michigan. And do you guys think he picks Blake Corum to the Chargers?
I mean,
Either that or like Eckler's gonna be like really good. So yeah, he's definitely gonna pick Blake Corum.
I feel like Blake Corum as a Charger just fits.
I could see it.
But the AFC West is now Andy Reid, Sean Payton, Harbaugh, and Coach Antonio Pierce, who also got hired. Congrats to him. So yeah, is that true about Bill? I didn't read about that.
Well, the Falcons were the only ones that interviewed him. And
Yeah, I guess that is
when
the
you
only
look around
news.
the room now, like the Panthers hired the Bucks OC, and then
Wait,
Falcons
they
hired
didn't hire Vrabes?
no, and then Falcons hired Raheem Morris he was the Rams defensive coordinator. Jalen Ramsey said potentially best coach in the NFL. So,
That's good.
but honestly, yeah, like dude, I mean, as an NFC South fan, like that's fine.
Yeah,
Raheem
that's
Morris is
fucking.
probably the better signing than the two, but I don't know. The dude with the Panthers, though, he's from the Bucks. He's young, so I'm actually interested to see how good they'll be.
So, I mean, because I thought I read that Vrabel was interviewing today with them again. Maybe they interviewed him and were like, "Well, this isn't our guy."
Yeah, I don't know.
It's up for Bill. I guess Bill's gonna be a TV guy.
Yeah, everyone's just like, oh, probably wait till next year, which I feel like that is probably just what will happen. Just chill, look around the room, see if he even wants to coach again.
I can't believe he didn't go to Dallas. I cannot believe they just said fuck it, we'll go.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wonder if it was like him or Jerry that didn't want to do it, or it was just mutual.
It's a joke of a franchise.
I mean, I just feel like you have to switch something up after that.
Running it back with the same shit is like insane, right? Like you're gonna win the same amount of regular season games and then go to the playoffs, and that's what's gonna happen again. Bro, and Dak played so good. Like he didn't throw like the most picks in the NFL, and it did not matter.
Well, he did when it mattered.
Yeah, he did. He did end up throwing interceptions to the Packers.
Okay, I feel like one of those picks was so obviously him just having to force CD the ball.
Was it the Jair?
No, not the Jair one. The one where I don't know if it was Valentine. I think it was either Valentine or Razul. He just straight baited him. He knew that they was gonna force,
Razul's a bill.
or fucking who's the other guy? I knew I was gonna say that, but I think it was Valentine. But
yeah, I guess he did kind of come back into his old like I don't give a fuck kind of ways, where like if I was on his team, I'd be like, this is so unserious.
now I need to fucking say what I was talking about, not Razul.
But now that we've talked a little bit about football, I'm looking at the records. So I have the best playoff picking record right now. You guys are tied at 5-5. Huge comeback week from 3 Friel with the 4-0 sweep on the week. Subi Demon with the 1-3.
Bullshit.
So I have a feeling for these 2 games, I think we're all gonna have a different Super Bowl outcome. I know we are. I don't know everyone's picks, but I think I do, and I know we're all gonna have different Super Bowls, which I'm excited about.
Let's
But
run it.
the first game, Sunday, 2 p.m., probably on wherever Tony Romo is, that CBS, whatever channel Tony Romo's on, where he can watch Mahomes. It'll be him. The number 4 Chiefs in Baltimore at the number 1 Ravens.
Yeah, but why are you taking the Ravens?
Yeah.
Because it just has to happen. This is what they paid Lamar for. This is what we've been waiting for. This is why Lamar got that contract. Like this has been coming for 2 years. This has been coming since Tyler Huntley was in the playoffs. This is what this Ravens team was going to do. They went out and got OBJ. They went out and drafted Zay Flowers, who originally didn't look like he was going to do too much. Now he's turned into the guy. You got guys like Isaiah Likely stepping up when you got injuries. Defense is playing the best it's ever played. And I will stand on the take that I don't think that this is one of the worst Chiefs teams we've seen. I don't care that you think that fucking the Taylor Swift, blah, 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 blah. I'm not doing it. I'll take the Ravens. You can cover your face as much as you want.
The best defense
They were gonna go to overtime with the Bills. They were literally about to go to overtime with the Bills.
They did they?
See, okay. Yeah, they didn't because of fucking dumbass. Like
because of DeMar Hamlin. But
yeah, like
that's for the offseason. We can talk about that. We got to do an offseason.
Yeah.
Just like
we got to review
recap
and
of
talk
the
about
moment.
because that is probably the biggest like what if they just actually try to convert on 4th down.
I did hear this too.
They saw the Chiefs had 10 guys on the field.
It's not only they. It was specifically DeMar's call. He moves in front of the snap. So it was literally all him. Like, he's the one that makes the call of, let's go for it. So he saw 10 and was like, oh, yeah.
DeMar Hamlin, you are a fucking idiot. What the
but he did die and come back to life. So he's probably going to win Comeback Player of the Year.
I think that if he got the first down, he would have. Now he's not.
Yeah, no, bro. You can't come back from that. The fuck? You literally cost it. Bro, and people are going to be like, oh, well, they still got the ball after. Well, guess what? Mahomes magic. He literally made the kicker miss. He is picking up Tom Brady qualities. Dude, Mahomes is going to come into this game. All of a sudden, Patrick Queen, illegal contact. All of a sudden, Hamilton in the backfield. Oh, he got burned. Rashee Rice, touchdown. Oh, my God. We haven't seen the Ravens defense do this all year. Patrick Mahomes has beat 10 different franchises in the playoffs. Number 2 or 3 all time. I saw that on First Take this morning. Shout out First Take for that one. The Ravens are one of those he has not added to that list. Brady has beaten 12 different franchises. Now, Mahomes is getting it done. He was supposed to go on the road and lose last week to the Bills. And if I wasn't thinking, like, if you look at it on paper, which none of us are going to look at this on paper. Maybe Gavin is a little bit. Because on paper, it's like, yeah, the Chiefs are going to lose. That's why they're not favored going into these games. But it is still Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think that on paper that it looks that much better. I feel like if we take on paper, not just this season, but historically with Mahomes and what he does in the playoffs, I feel like there is every reason to take Mahomes in this situation. Like, I just don't I'm the like I've said, and you don't agree with it. I don't believe in this Chiefs team. I did like the stuff you're saying is like out of football control. Like, oh yeah, the Chiefs get all these fucking flags because Mahomes whines and all of this shit. Like that's not football to me. Those are outliers that are like uncontrolled. And sure, he's gonna get them, and that's just how the game goes. But I think the Ravens are the better football team this year. I truly do. I think the Ravens have a better football team. They're playing at home. I believe that this is why they sat Lamar last year in the playoffs. This is what they've been
He
trying
got
for.
hurt.
Yeah.
Well, no, he could have. He could have played.
He
It
wanted
was
to
so
pay.
long. Yeah, it was so long. He wanted to
If
get paid.
he could have played, then he's
He
not
could've
worth fucking shit.
He totally could have played, bro.
Then why didn't he?
Because he would. Because now it's his time, and he got paid.
Mahomes got this in the bag. Mahomes got this in the bag.
Nah.
I don't know. I agree. I think the Ravens are the better team, but I think Mahomes is easily the best football player on the probably ever. Yeah, probably ever. Obviously, he's got to win some Super Bowls to beat Brady's resume, but like skill wise, at his position, like literally, I mean, come on. So
I like how Harbaugh trusts Lamar.
I know I love the Ravens team. It's just
That's what I
we've
love.
been here before, and it's just like I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. I want the Ravens to win truly, but I honestly, it's for me, it's like a win-win. Like I don't, no matter who wins this game, like NFL wins. I think fans win. Like if you're not a fan of those teams, like we get to watch good football.
The wire wins if the
Like
Ravens
no matter who wins from the AFC, the Super Bowl will be fun on behalf of the AFC.
Yeah.
But it would be a little bit better with Taylor Swift there.
I would rather see Lamar in a Super Bowl just because I think that would be more fun seeing him in his first Super Bowl. But yeah, it probably.
This is like the closeout game for the Ravens. Like you have to win by 30 if you want to win. You cannot be within a score in the fourth quarter, or they will find a way for you to lose.
Yeah,
like if you're the Ravens, you have to be up like 24 points when the fourth quarter starts, or they will find a way to fuck you.
I feel like if the Chiefs win, there's going to be a lot of unhappy Ravens fans.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Regardless of if it's like flags or like no calls, like they're not going to be happy.
Yeah. Especially if it's like very close like that. And like, I know obviously like no games come down to one play. Like you can say the Bills kicker missed the field goal, that like, that's the one play, but it really doesn't. It's a variety of tons of things in the game that happen. So, but hypothetically, if Ravens fans see it as one play that cost the game and it was some like Mahomes magic, there will be a lot of mad people.
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody's expecting to happen at this point.
Baltimore might blow up.
That's honestly why I'm taking the Ravens. I'm so fucking sick of him just fucking getting everything and just being a whiny little bitch, honestly. Like, I really am just over it. Like, play football.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I just think he's also been super good in the cold. Like, no matter the weather. Yeah, like, this is just going to be an insane matchup. Like, it really, like, what I feel like it comes down to is, like, literally just, like, the Chiefs, like, edges and, like, the D-line. Like, you just have to stop the run. Like, you know, I mean, like, if Lamar is going to find Mark Andrews or find Zay, he's going to find them. But, like, if they're going to just like run and shit, like you got to stop that. You got to keep the ball out of their hands. Can't let them get first downs off like just runs. Like
have these fucking wide open Kelsey passes where he just fucking runs for 20 yards after it and he's just nobody's touching him.
Like he's not really played well.
There's no reason that he should have been how open he was in that Bills game.
No, like, they were blowing coverages out the fucking asshole.
I don't think the Ravens will do that. They shouldn't do that. If they do that, they'll lose.
The Ravens, they're like, even if one player does it, they're like a system defense where it's like someone's gonna pick that up, or it's like it won't happen again. You know what I mean? Versus like the Bills, it's like I feel like you just have your dudes out there, and it's like if Poyer is not there, no one's there, like type stuff. I don't know. I just feel like the Ravens are more of a unit, versus Bills are just like a team who have like really good players at certain positions, and that's it.
I feel like the Ravens are like Michigan. Oh yeah, and also there's like this weird like geometra thing with like the Ravens, and they're gonna win the Super Bowl by like 35 or 36 points. I forgot what it was. The same thing that Michigan won by. The Ravens are gonna win the Super Bowl and have the same number. There's like this weird ass fucking geometra thing going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'll send it to you after. But there's like Illuminati's connected to the Hardballs and shit. So I'm going with the Ravens.
You know that like the lines changed on all like Ravens future shit after all that shit came out. You know, like you know the vibes.
So me
Yeah.
and Alex both Chiefs.
Yeah, this
You're-
game
you're
will be
Ravens.
so much
Yeah,
fun to
both these games
watch.
are awesome. But I
This is the
will.
game. This is
I'll
the game.
start for the next matchup.
Go for it.
Because which is the Lions at Niners. But this goes with my first answer. I think the Super Bowl is going to be the rematch of the first game of the season. I think it's going to be the Lions Chiefs. I really do. The Niners are good. Lions are good. There's just no way I can't pick the Lions, even if I didn't believe they could beat them. I'd pick the Lions. That the fact that they're here is actually incredible. But like, dude, I'm gonna take the Lions. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like the Brock Purdy the hate, but I don't think
No.
he's amazing. But I don't think he should be getting slacked at all. Like, look where he's in the conference championship again. Like, I don't know what we're doing, but I do think like I would probably take Goff right now over at Purdy, unless I was building a team because Purdy's younger. But like, as playing right now, I do like Goff in this Lions team. Niners are a heck of a team though, so they might get smoked. But I'm gonna take the Lions.
This is one of those games when you look at it and you just start comparing like guy to guy. It's like, holy shit! It's like Goff versus Purdy, McCaffrey versus Gibbs and Monty, but like just Gibbs alone. Gibbs
I
been
think the
playing his
Lions
ass
have
off.
a lot more
Amon-Ra
like
versus
offensive.
Brandon Ayuk, Kittle versus Hawkins. Like, bro, think about all these weapons in this game that we're about to
Hawkins is a
see.
Viking.
Also,
Laporta.
oh, all right, Laporta. Jesus Christ, that was last year. He was a fucking Lion. Oh my
Yeah.
god, Laporta. Are they the same number?
Now they are. I think he
Yeah.
wore 80.
My bad, fans, for the I was thinking of their title. Yeah, Laporta versus Kittle. I mean, that's just like all the skill position guys, and then like you think of the defense, and you're just like, fuck, dude, like this is a stacked game.
I think the
It's a
Ravens
very
have the edge
stacked
on
game.
defense, obviously. Or the Niners, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you
Niners
just
definitely
got
have the edge.
so many guys, like just good linebacker, dude, like fucking everywhere on the field. There is
But
just
like
good
I
players
think
for the
I
Niners.
think the Lions. I think if you just play ball like that, where you know Monty's probably gonna get in, you know Amon-Ra is probably gonna get in. Like Laporta is gonna go off. Like I just trust them to win this game. I trust them to like come in clutch when it matters. I mean, if they don't, still a heck of a season.
Debo did not practice today.
Yeah,
I
he's
saw
not.
that.
I don't
yeah,
think he's gonna.
I don't
it's
think he's
like
gonna
still
play either.
undecided. I have a feeling he won't, because I bet they feel like they
I
can
I
beat
feel
them
like he'll
without
be
him.
on the sideline with a headset again.
Well, and I feel like if you're the Niners, you probably think you can beat them without him, and you'd rather have them in the Super Bowl.
Bro, like who the hell was 84?
But guys were stepping up. I don't
Like
yeah.
literally, like it's like fuck, bro. I mean, you still have McCaffrey, you still have Ayuk, you still have Jawan or not Jawan. What's the guy's name?
Juwan Jennings.
Is it Jawan Jennings?
Yeah.
UT Vol. Shout out Jawan Jennings. Dog, like led the team in receiving in that game. I'm pretty sure. Like, this shit is, I don't know. And I used to kind of fuck with the Brock Purdy slander, but I'm not gonna like fault him for like being last picked and being on the 49ers and like they don't even like fully trust him. I feel like.
They don't, and he's
Like
but
that's why they do
funny
so much
because
like handoffs and giving it like it's
we
like
could-
they want it out of his hands.
we could get the Chiefs Niners rematch, and it's funny because it's like the Niners, they have a new QB who is better than Garoppolo was,
Yeah,
but they still like
way
don't
better.
trust him. Like,
Yeah, no, they
which
don't.
is just funny. And I don't blame Shanahan for like wanting to go get Brady, but I do think that was a little insane.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that sticks with Purdy.
I'm gonna pick the 49ers to win, but this game will be won by like 4 points or less.
Yeah, I'm going Lions.
So
I don't
we
know.
were correct.
I'll take the 49ers. I'll take the 49ers at home. I mean, if the Lions were at home, I would feel so different with their crowd and their energy and their 92-year-old fan. I mean, hopefully he's well enough to make it or at least watch the game on television. But I just feel like when they go to Santa Clara, like, and usually, you know what? I'm probably bad juju. I hate when I'm like, I never liked George Kittle TD, but it's just like, damn, like I feel like guys like that are just about to eat. Like those guys love playing at home. I mean, Lions do too, but
They also love Kittle in the playoffs.
yeah,
He kind of just does his thing, blocks in the regular season, has a few great catches, and then in the postseason,
like when you
that's
really need
that's
him.
where he's made.
And that's like his legacy. I mean, he's not a big name just because he's good. It's like because he's had these moments and he's helped get them to these moments. I also think from a bigger storyline picture, we're getting a Super Bowl rematch.
I do not think, like, I hate to do this, but okay. In the Packers game, the 49ers were not the better team. You could sit here and try to convince me that they were. They were not the better team. We played better football than them. We made 2 or 3 key mistakes that cost us the game. They did not play better football than us for 70% of the game. They didn't.
They didn't
They
make
had,
mistakes.
yeah, what do you mean?
Picks and missed field goals are pretty fucking bad.
They did nothing other than CMC burst out for a touchdown, the Kittle touchdown. Other than that, we were shutting everything down. They could not stop us offensively.
Do we need to look at it like
But
quarter wise?
okay,
Do you know what happened
I
in that
get your
game?
take on that,
No,
but they,
no.
even though you guys might have been more flashy and exciting on offense, they did the exact same and more than you.
It's really not like
The first quarter, all right, the first 2 quarters, you guys put up a field goal. You put up 2 field goals in the first half.
but we were containing them. They had one
It's
big
it's
play.
After the
really,
first half, they literally led you, and then you scored twice in the third and went for 2, and then they scored in the third.
it's hard to
and then
have
you
that
didn't
take
score in the fourth.
when Love has the ball in the fourth and throws like the game time or
It could have been Purdy too. Like it could have been Purdy too. Well, I mean, Love threw two interceptions. So
Yeah, one I don't think is on him. But I mean, I get the game.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I won't get it, but I trust you because I do have those thoughts after games as well. So
I just don't. I truly think we played a better football game than them. If we could have,
do you think maybe you weren't supposed to win?
I don't know. Do I believe that there was? I mean, shit. When the first 4th and goal that we went for, the tush push, he got it. I don't give a fuck. He was over the line. They didn't reverse it. That's another score. I did. The refs definitely weren't on our side. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I mean, and like I said, I don't ever want to be the guy that says it comes down to one play because it doesn't. But if that field goal goes in, we are winning that game. Because he's not gonna throw the pick, that he's not gonna throw that ball coming down a drive like that where it's if we don't get anything, we're going to overtime.
Did you know he had a 12-game streak of missing at least one extra pointer field goal this season? Your kicker.
Yeah, LaFleur literally said, I knew he was going to miss it.
LaFleur
I said,
LaFleur said that he prays.
yeah, he just prayed. Yeah, no, I knew the second we didn't get a first down, I'm like, great, it's over. I felt it. That's honestly why it was so shady to me, because I knew the second he lined up, because in that and in my eyes, I was like, how are we going to lose this? I the whole time I'm sitting there, my mom's texting me, my dad's texting me like all this shit, and I'm like, we're gonna find a way to lose it. How are we gonna lose it? I saw him go line up the kick, and I was like, yep, that's how we lose it. That's how we lose it. We give him the ball at the 40 with a chance to take the lead. And I mean, that's just what it is. Like, you can't have something like that happen. But I feel like shit. If we could have got one flag, one more play, one first down that converted to a score, we won the game. I truly feel like we played a better game. And I think that we played the better game up until we gave them the opportunity to play the better game. We were in control the whole time until it was like, okay, yeah, you're down 4. Here's the ball at the 50-yard line. Like, we handed
Yeah.
it to them. So, yeah, I think that the Lions and the complete opposite about the Lions. They've been in control of every single moment of every game they were playing. It was close against the Rams, but they dominated that game. They had control, they had poise. Same against Tampa.
Dude, that's the thing about this Lions team. Like, even if they win by 2-3 points, like a touchdown, whatever, bro, when they go out there on offense, like they have the intention of being on the field as long as possible.
They
it feels
control the
like.
game, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
like they
And to
want to
score
stay out
again.
there. Yeah, like they just will go down drive after drive. I love their confidence on like fourth downs, how it's like no doubt. It's like, no, like, what do you mean? We're not punting this. Like, we're getting a first down here. Like, their offense is just something different. And this game, honestly, both these games are amazing. Like, this does feel like the 4 best teams. Like, it doesn't feel like anyone had like a fluky loss. Like, if you were to just be like straight up, who are the most 4 skilled squads? I don't know if I'd say Chiefs, but they do have Mahomes, which is like a 99 overall booster. So like
Nah, just imagine
Mahomes and the 3 best teams.
imagine it was the Lions Packers NFC Championship.
Imagine it was the Packers going to Tampa this weekend. And I'd go to the game. Probably not. It'd probably be expensive, but
I would have loved that. That would have been best case scenario.
yeah.
But
man, 49ers versus Chiefs again. It's going to be awesome.
shit,
No, but
if
I
it's
knew
that,
we'd all have different picks. I knew y'all are taking the Lions, and I'm like, I'm not taking the Lions.
when I texted you here, I'll say this. When I texted you last night, I was convinced I was taking the Niners. My professor in one of my classes is a huge Michigan fan. He told me Michigan was gonna win the Natty way back when. Last weekend, he tells me Lions to win, Amon-Ra to score, Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna break out for a 40-yard rushing touchdown. That's what he told me in class. I didn't believe him. I said, "Are you sure not Monty?" He said, "No, it's gonna be Gibbs. He's gonna get a little break off from like the 40-yard line and run it in." That is exactly what fucking happened. Talked to him today. I said, "Are you truly confident the Lions will beat the 49ers?" He said yes. So he switched.
guy's been hot.
Guy knows ball. So
You have told me stories about him. He asks about the sports bettors in class and then says, "Yeah, this is what I got."
he feeds it. He feeds it out for free.
Just for going to class.
Yeah.
That's like your extra credit.
Facts. He's like, if you want something extra out of this, you want to make your class money back, just I'm gonna give it to you right here. Download FanDuel Sportsbook. Not sponsored, but
There is a world in like one of us goes 0-2. And then that would really shake things up.
hopefully it's
There's like a chance we could like all tie with our playoff records.
If you go 1-2 and then
1-1. Oh yeah, 1-2 over the next 3.
Yeah.
Even if I go 0-3. No, but I don't care. I'll say this right now. The Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl again. I thought it would be against the Eagles. That's what I said all this year. The Eagles ended up being pissed. But Super Bowl rematch, Mahomes is winning again. This is another one to the legacy.
If he gets there, he'll win it. Then the NFC's not winning this year.
No.
If you could bet right now, I'd bet so much money. I bet the line is bad for AFC.
They're definitely favored over the. I mean, at least the Ravens are probably the most favored.
No, the Niners are the favorite to win the Super Bowl. Ravens are 2. Yeah, Lions are 4.
Why? Because of the lightning doesn't strike twice mentality? What, they think the Ravens can't beat them again? Like,
I don't know. The Chiefs are the 3rd favorite. If you really believe in that, you could throw a future. They're probably like plus 600.
shit. We'll see. We still got like 2 weeks till the Super Bowl or something, but I mean,
Well, you'd have to place it now.
Yeah, true. I would have to get that value while there's still 4 teams.
Who knows? But yeah, they're the 3rd favorite. Me and my homie were looking at it earlier. San Fran is barely the favorite. Who knows? I don't know why. Like, I don't know what they've shown that makes them look like the favorite over Baltimore. especially in like the last weeks of the season.
Yeah.
But shit,
All right. You guys want to wrap?
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
good.
Well, there
Got
you
all of
have
our
it.
picks, right?
My Super Bowl is Chiefs Niners. Gavin's Super Bowl is Ravens Lions, and Ben's Super Bowl is Chiefs Lions. All those sound awesome.
Yeah, it's not a bad Super Bowl.
I like the
Although I
colors.
will say from the NFC, I will 100% prefer if the Lions are in. I think that's way more fun than the Niners. But
I do too. But we do, bro. The Ravens shit on the Lions this year.
either way, though, you do get a Niners rematch with either the Harbaugh brother Super Bowl or just the recent Super Bowl.
I won't forget you guys being like, nah, the Lions got this. And I was like, nah.
Oh,
Yeah,
against
true. I
Tampa?
forgot. No, when the Ravens and Lions played, you guys picked Lions, I swear.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Because they went like on the road or something, but the Lions were like so good at the time and they were like favored by like 3. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was insane. That was like what bred the like Lamar against NFC teams.
Yeah, that really was. That was like the spawn of like the oh yeah, like if he's playing NFC, like he's good.
All right. Peace out. We'll see y'all next week.